Good evening. This is actually the second take of this because we had some technical problems earlier, so we're doing it again here. And as before, we're still coming at you from Eastport, Maine. As you can see across the channel from here, that's actually Canada. That's where we're headed tomorrow. Not right here, a little bit up north, but that you can see Canada from here. So we're very close. This is the last evening recap. We've been doing this for a long time now, and tomorrow we're actually doing the 34-mile ride into St. Stephen. So a little bit more on that later. But from here, Eastport, as you may have seen on some of the videos, we're in the Bay of Fundy region, a little on the southern side of it, and it's been some pretty dramatic tides. Right now, it was about, we came here during lunchtime, it was about 15 feet lower than it is now, and it's down about 5 feet from the high tide a couple hours ago. So it's been pretty dramatic and fun to see, kind of interesting on what it does to the local geography around here. Today we had a special Sunday morning mingle at 4 p.m. Hope you had a chance to see that. If not, go back and watch that video. It was very interesting. It was with John Jakes of the Handsome House, which he has labeled the most absurd bar in the world, and he could very well be right. It's a very eclectic, strange, but fascinating place. If you're ever in the, we tried to capture it with the video and some describing it, but it really doesn't do it justice. If you're ever in this area, take a look at it. It's something unique. We also, after the interview, we actually stuck around with him for about 2 hours. Told us a lot more about the bar, the house that they live in that's from the 18th century. And his wife, Melinda, also took us out and showed her art gallery, which was quite fascinating and unexpected and fairly extensive. Some very beautiful art there. So thanks both John and Melinda for your time today. We really enjoyed hanging out with you for a while. Tomorrow, as I said, is our last day. We've got 34 miles to make it to St. Stephen. Going to start out early in the morning. We'll have a normal live from the road noon update. And then at 4 p.m. is the end of the ride. That's 4 p.m. Atlantic time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time and noon Pacific time. So we're actually going to live stream that entire event. We're going to start at 3 minutes before the hour, so 3:57 p.m. Atlantic, 11:57 a.m. Pacific time. Hopefully you'll have a chance to catch that. The city of St. Stephen has very warmly hosted this celebration for us. There'll be a lot of local officials, local business leaders, as well as we expect some press to be there. So we've been doing this now for about 83 days. Well, this is the 82nd. Tomorrow will be the 83rd. We've brought you a series of interviews from all over the country, mayors, law enforcement, business leaders, parks and recreations, local entrepreneurs. We've also, in our evening recaps, we've shown you all sorts of interesting restaurants from California to New England, and I hope you've enjoyed it. We've certainly enjoyed giving it, presenting them to you. Of course, we've been doing all of this for breast cancer research, so we can save the lives of future generations. People, right now, people who are daughters, granddaughters who will grow up and someday may be diagnosed with breast cancer. We want to make it so that when that happens, they have a cure that's available so that they'll just be able to be cured. We want to eliminate that disease so that then they can grow up to see their own sons and daughters and relatives grow up and live full lives as well. So this is a big deal. So if you've enjoyed this, we ask that you please donate. People have donated anywhere from $10 to $1,000. So we would ask you to please donate something that you feel comfortable with that can help save lives in the future. For all those people who have donated, we thank you very much. We're indebted to you. We've done this entire ride to try to help make the world a better place, and you have helped in that. Thank you very much. So I guess that's it for tonight. Catch us for our noon Live from the Road update tomorrow, and for the celebration at 4 p.m. Atlantic, noon Pacific.
You want to show the skyline a little bit?
Yeah, so just one last little look at the skyline around here, from Eastport, Maine, and Canada right across the bay. Another scenic view that hopefully you enjoy, that we can give you. So, all right, everyone, have a good night. I'll talk to you at our noon Live from the Road update and our 4 p.m. celebration. Talk to you then.